It's us. Doing a little audio test to kick things off. Everybody in the chat.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Let us know if you can hear us. And is it coming through okay?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Let us know if you can hear us. And we just have to wait for the awkward like 10-second delay. Maddie says hello from Cornwall. Hi from the Philippines.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Everybody hears us. I think we can go ahead and do this. Audio-tastic. That's the approval we were looking for right there. What's up, Fanatics? And welcome to episode 141 of the Funko Funkast, the only official Funko podcast, recording this week live from multiple remote locations. Practicing social distancing like many of you, but didn't want to skip out on podcasting. So hashtag Funko Family at Home. My name is Sully, and I am your host. Funko Funkast, the only official
from work.
Recording this week live from multiple remote
This is Hillary.
Practicing social distancing like many of you.
I'm Dima.
I'm Kyle. Hello.
Wow. Dima. Or Dima. Where did your hair go?
Well, you know, I decided to work from home. This is usually what I wear, so.
I will say, you
kind of
a
awkward,
sock
but
today.
I'm Kyle. Hello.
But you know, wow. Okay.
We can't see your eyes. Can you at least?
Tilt things Is one bigger than the other?
Please.
You better believe it.
It looks like we have a bit of echo, so everybody, if you're not using headphones, make sure to turn your volume way down so it doesn't get back up.
Headphones here. You better believe it.
Sounds horrible, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, no.
Audio-tastic, and then it just went right into the. All right, well, let's see if we can fix that, because otherwise this would not work. So, all right, well, let's see if we can fix that. It's always my favorite thing dealing with audio. It sounds horrible, is what I'm hearing. Audio-tastic. Everybody got headphones? Right into the.
Yep.
Headphones.
And no audio coming out of your speakers.
Nope.
No.
It's always my favorite thing.
Could it be, is there any echo from Dima's in the other room and I can kind of hear him? Is there any echo from, but I don't know.
All right, we're going to try this again and see if anything is fixed. Somehow I doubt it, but worth trying. And I'm going to make sure to close all the other windows I have open to see if that fixes it.
You don't want to do a silent podcast? Somebody just suggested.
Oh, I bet that was it. I had one window open in the background, and I bet that's what was picking up. Let me try this again.
How?
I know it was all me.
You?
But how? You only had 7 screens.
Yes.
Oh, I'm hearing that I might have fixed it. That's what it was. It was one extra screen.
Oh,
that's all it took, y'all.
It's always
all right.
the one.
We're back on track. If that's the worst thing that happens today, this was all a win. Sounds better. You did it, Sully. I'm just making sure it holds. I know as soon as we get back into it.
Seriously.
Hold.
Steady.
Uh-oh. No, somebody said still an echo.
We're good.
Governor.
Oh.
How dare you, Governor?
Okay.
All right, we're going to go forward with this thing.
It's fixed, yeah.
All right, so this is episode 141. In case you couldn't hear me a second ago, we are practicing social distancing by recording from our own homes. So I am at Casa de Sully right now with a little wall behind me. I see Hillary's got a nice display going on there. Dima threw together some artwork before we started.
I'm in the bunker. Undisclosed location.
Just you and a Sharpie
That's right.
on the wall there. We're going to do a little show and tell later with some of the items around our house, so stay tuned for that. But one of the main things we did for this one was we kicked it off by asking you guys on Twitter if you had any questions for us. And I grabbed some of those, and we're going to try something here and see if it works. I've got a tweet on the screen, guys, from Ray at Gamma Ray SD, who says, "Hey, guys, what do you guys do to pass the time? Already reorganized my pops and caught up on my comics, but still bored staying indoors." So we'll kick it off with Ashley, who's in my upper left corner on my screen. What are you doing, Ashley?
Sorry, I missed the question because my dog was doing his thing.
Show him. Show him.
He's got to make a cameo at some point. What are you doing to pass the time, basically?
Basically just working. We're fortunate enough to still, have a lot of work to do. So just pretty much working, and then I will be playing Animal Crossing here soon.
Cameron?
Yeah, similarly. I know we can do our Ashley, are you gonna show him?
He's coming.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
He's not super into it.
He's beautiful. Oh my god.
Look at the wave. We got
He's
the
out
wave
of here.
and Wiggly Boy.
And gone. Similar to Ashley, I think it's pretty easy for the majority of us to do what we do on a daily basis remotely. It's not ideal, but I think we're kind of looking at ways to bring the fun to the Funko family, Funko community, kind of shifting away from like whatever sales stuff we're focused on. Outside of that, there's not really, at the end of the day, there's really kind of the same amount of time. So I'm not doing like a whole lot to like pass the time aside from normal work so far. But this weekend's the first time I'll be doing self-quarantine, social distancing. So we'll see.
How about you, Hillary?
Well, much like Ashley and Cameron, I'm working, and I'm starting to realize that my lifestyle is already social distancing. So I haven't made a whole lot of changes to my day-to-day. I will be watching movies and playing video games as usual.
Sounds rough. Dima?
I like to learn stuff, so when I'm not working, I just picked up programming in VR on Unreal and Python. So I'm learning that.
Kyle?
Hey, yeah, nothing's really changed too much for me. The commute, not having to commute to work has been fantastic. And then, so just working, and then the weather's been nice. So going out for walks in the evening has been pretty enjoyable. And then Netflix has a couple of new shows that I've been enjoying, including, I think it's 100 Humans. Has anybody been watching that?
No.
Nope.
I'm not really plugging it or anything, just it's fun.
But you did.
Yeah.
Hey, and Kyle, not to put you on the spot, but you have been on the podcast a few times, but not necessarily featured as a regular. Tell everybody what you do for Funko.
Yeah, so Dima and I and Hillary are all part of the video team, and so I do a lot of the post-production work when Dima's out there filming, and then during the conventions, he and I run around with the cameras and just get it all done together. But yeah, post-production is primarily what I do.
So a lot of the editing that we finally get to see on YouTube when everything's filmed and ready to go.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. For me, it's pretty much the same. It's been go, go, go with work. We've only been doing this for a few days. So in the evenings, I've been catching up on some TV and some movies, but looking forward to this weekend. I think I might do some reorganization of my collection as well. It is in desperate need. So you guys can't see it, but just off screen on both sides are just towers of stuff that I can't get past. So
I don't believe it.
I'm over the desk when it's all over.
Plus.
Yeah, so
Are you gonna film it?
screen.
Turn the camera. Nope. All right.
You should film your reorganization.
That would be fun.
Doing time lapse would be kind of cool.
After I get about halfway through when it doesn't look like I'm just a straight up hoarder. All right, I'm going to take, Ray, thank you for the tweet. I'm going to take yours off the screen, and I'm going to put up one from Ann Chan, who said, what essentials did you hoard? That was her word. Let's just say, what essentials did you stock up on? Was it chocolate, candy, hot Cheetos? What was it? We'll start with Ashley.
I didn't hoard anything at all. Like, thankfully the stores are still open. So no, I'm not hoarding TP or any of that. Just life is normal.
Cameron?
Yeah, I'm doing kind of these like smaller trips to the grocery store while it's still open, just to be mindful of how many other people are probably trying to get things too. Of course, I have at least a couple of pounds of pretzels on hand, but
Of course.
I think we're good.
So for like a week.
That's nothing new. Yeah, it'll last me tonight.
Hillary.
I also didn't hoard anything or buy anything in bulk. I tend to buy chickpeas in bulk just because I eat them so frequently. So that's probably the one thing that I have a lot of.
Dima.
Tridents and shopping carts. Oh, and some loose hair too.
Oh,
What?
Just in case. Brother, you are not lacking in hair. Maybe I should be collecting hair. And Kyle?
Where are you hoarding it?
Yeah. Yeah, also not hoarding much. I have a bidet, so no TP necessary.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Hashtag
okay.
bidet life.
Oh,
Wow.
royalty.
Oh my God. Don't look at that hashtag.
But Kyle,
I don't know if I'd tell people
Do you
that.
have is it like a toilet that you bought, or is it one of those like inserts into a normal toilet?
So I
I'm
have,
just
I have
curious.
both actually. I have one. They're not both installed. One right now is like the garden hose style, which not a huge fan of. Gonna go ahead and install the kind that you insert and try that out. My buddy bought it for me for Christmas, and I haven't yet installed it. But
So you just have a garden hose in your bathroom?
yes,
Man, that's friends right there.
But you call it the bidet.
Right. It's actually just attached. It goes through the window outdoors.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
I saw a meme floating around that was like, just in case, here's your backyard bidet. And it had like an old lawn chair that has the woven strands with a hole in the
my
center
God.
and then a sprinkler
Gosh.
head on the ground underneath.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know, if it happens, it happens. All right, let's take one more and then we'll move on through the rest of our fun cast here. We'll be back to more questions and we'll be looking in the chat in case you guys have more for us. So feel free to drop questions there. We got a question from Mountain Meg Stocker, who said, if you could pick one fictional coworker to help you get your work done while at home, who would it be and why? And then before I get y'all's answers, and this is not why I picked her question, but it is a good one. She said, I'd pick Roz from Monsters, Inc. That I'd never forget to file my paperwork.
Nice.
So we'll go reverse. We'll start with Kyle on this one. Who would be your fictional coworker you'd like?
oh no.
Fair.
You thought you
I'd
were
pick
safe.
Yeah,
Thought you
no.
were safe on Sully's Riverboat Casino.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and my default answer would be, oh, it's fictional. So
Wait,
I was
who
gonna
are
say
you
Andrew
gonna
WK. I was going to say Andrew WK because he's so positive. He would just keep me in a good mood and spirits all day, just rooting me on. But if we were going for you know, a character, boy oh boy, I'd have to say like Ace Ventura, just making me giggle and help me solve like small tasks throughout the day. Just be like, where did I leave my coffee? He'd figure it out. Although he doesn't do humans, so I don't know if he'd actually be useful.
I feel like you'd be worse off at the end of any given day.
It would just be a much more enjoyable day. I wouldn't be any better off.
Oh, Dima, what do you got for
I go
us?
with I got with a Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider would be pretty good. Ride around the motorcycle around the office, go up the stairs in the motorcycle, come down. I'm into it. I'll be in the back
Alright.
over there, playing with the flames.
I don't know if you know how flames work. That seems dangerous.
We're cool.
Hillary.
I would go Leslie Knope. I think that she would be very helpful with organizing and figuring out how to prioritize everything.
Cameron.
I'd go with the child, just because I feel like you need something that's not so serious around right now. So kind of a nice happy little thing.
Constant chicky nuggies.
Just need to get him some broth soup and carry him around, and yeah, it'd be great. It'd be great.
There you go.
Ashley.
I was going Parks and Rec also. I forget the character's name, but the treat yourself girl. What's her name?
Donna?
Donna. Yeah. So I would have Donna around.
It's a good call.
What about Sully?
I had all that time to prepare an answer, but I was busy thinking of other things. I think I'd have to go with one of the Letterkenny characters, probably Wayne, just to keep me on task for maturing. Make sure I get maturing all done.
I thought you were gonna say Sully.
I don't know. That's just confusion when somebody yells, "Hey, Sully!" Then there's a real problem at the office here. All right, thanks for that question, Meg. All right, next up, we'll move on to Fanatic of the Week. In case you guys haven't seen, we just posted today's Fanatic of the Week on our social channels and on our blog. Congratulations to our winner, Stephen R., aka the Puerto Rican Pop Hunter. We are on the lookout for more winners. If you'd like to submit your story to be eligible for Fanatic of the Week, just go to Twitter or Instagram and share a photo of you with your collection or multiple photos and use the hashtags Fanatic of the Week and My Funko Story. That's 2 separate hashtags. You don't have to add us. You don't have to do anything special other than include those hashtags, and we'll be looking for you to see if you might be our next winner. Ooh. We moving on to general topics. We got something special, and I queued up Cameron on this one for an announcement.
Well. Sully rules. So I'm sure if you've been following along with our social channels or Funko in general, in the last couple of days, you've seen a shift to Funko Family at Home. So we're really looking for ways to kind of promote activities that you can do at home with your family, with your friends, whoever you're quarantined with, to just kind of like pass the time. We've got some crafts on our blog right now. We've got the Funkoverse games. If you haven't gotten those yet, actually on Funko Shop right now, and we have a deal going, so you can actually get them for a nice deal. We also, in thinking of ways to kind of help you guys with activities and things to do, ways to participate. One thing that we remembered was that Making Fun, the story of Funko, the documentary that was on Netflix, is no longer there. It hasn't been for a couple of months. So we worked with Mike Becker and David Romero and decided to bring it back for a limited time. So after this podcast, for a limited time.
And it's funner.
I didn't realize
More
this, but I
funner.
cut to a
All the
graphic in the
fun.
middle of that, and it overrode the audio. So my bad.
Oh, no problem.
So you got most of the way through that. This is how we learn on the fly here. But what Cameron was saying, I think when it cut out, was it's going to be up for a limited time. I know we've got both Tanner and Ben Feldman. Big shout out to those guys for helping us, who are dropping the link in the chat so that you guys can go watch Making Fun again for a limited time. And I'll put it back on the screen for a second. It has the password on there so you guys can go watch. Then we'll come back to us. So just 1 second here. There you go. Sorry, guys. And we're back. So in case you didn't get it, if you're on Twitch, Mixer, or YouTube, you can also type in ! Making Fun, and it'll queue up that URL for you in case you missed it. And the password is Funko ! And again, like Cameron said, that probably got cut off as well. It'll be on our blog on funko.com with all the details. I'm looking forward to. I haven't watched it since it first went up on Netflix, so maybe this weekend I have to do a rewatch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that'd be fun.
great.
All right, in other general topics, Hillary brought up something that we should probably shout out to. So Hillary, I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't already or aren't familiar with it, we have an awesome mobile game called Gears Pop. So it's a Gears of War Funko mashup mobile game. You can also follow Gears Pop on Twitter at Gears Pop to see some of the events and things that they have going on right now. But if you're finding yourself a little bit bored at home, that is one really fun game that you should give a try.
Awesome. Thanks, Hillary. Yeah, I've played it quite a bit. I haven't been in there for a while. I need to get back into it, but I definitely enjoyed the game. You guys, any of y'all playing or have played?
Oh, I love that game. I haven't played in a while again, but I love it.
I
It's
go
very,
in and
it's
play
very
until
strategic.
I lose.
What's that? You play till you lose?
I play till I lose, then I get frustrated and I leave for a while.
Then you go to
That's so
Candy
frustrating
Crush.
when you lose
And
all
it's-
your people.
Yeah,
Oh.
Candy Crush.
You
What
don't get
level are
to
you on again, Sully?
You don't get to level 3568 without putting in
What?
some time on Candy Crush.
Just a quick drop there.
But I still know other friends that are ahead of me by like 200, 300 levels. So
they must be making those levels just for like you and like a handful of other people at this point.
I wonder if anybody's completely caught up. There's got to be somebody.
Yeah.
Do you know if there's like a top player?
They don't have like leaderboards, which is kind of a shame. I wish they did, but then that might beat me down. Like after seeing that I'm like, still in the millions of players back from the top, I may not want to play as much anymore. All right, that was Making Fun and Gears Pop. In case, again, if you guys want details on Making Fun, we've got Ben and Tanner on standby who can drop that link occasionally in there so you guys don't miss out on it. How about some more questions? You guys want to do some more questions?
Woo!
All right, let me bring back up. I got another tweet up here. This one from Rat Attack, which is always fun to say. Rat Attack says, with the postponement of so many highly anticipated movies, if you were given the chance, which one of these movies would you stream from home? I thought this was a really fun question. And we will start with Cameron on this one.
Can we like run through a list of what's that lit? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no worries.
Like, what do we know of?
Well, I know Bloodshot it got postponed even after it had been out for 1 week, and actually will be available next week for people to watch at home. The Hunt. I don't know if you saw the trailer for that one. I know in the coming weeks, Quiet Place 2 got pushed back.
Wow.
Black Widow got pushed back. Fast and Furious 9 got pushed back.
Yeah. Did you see that Onward is coming to Disney Plus? Like,
seriously?
Yeah,
amazing.
The 3rd or something.
It's crazy.
Gonna be a few new subscribers.
Awesome. Yeah.
It was a great movie.
With that, Sully, I gotta go with Fast and Furious. I would love to see that now. Just because like over the summer, my wife and I like binged it because she had never seen it before. Of course, of like a 3 or 4 day period, and just like we're ready for it. We want to see it.
All right, Ashley, how about you?
I would have liked to have seen A Quiet Place. I was looking forward to that, so I would stream that now.
Hillary?
I'm really looking forward to Mulan, so I'd like to see that right now.
Dima?
Oh, Fast and Furious. I only see the smile on Solid's face.
Oh.
And Kyle?
I was gonna say A Quiet Place, but now I really want to do the Fast and Furious just so we have something to bond over. I feel like I'm so out of the loop with the Fast and Furious. Just give me one.
I mean, I think there's only one answer.
First?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right to the end.
You haven't seen a one?
Nope.
That is surprising.
Everyone's a fan of something, but you can fan wrong, and that is just wrong.
I've done it. It's messed up.
You usually like the second movie in a series more than the first. I don't think you can like the 9th more than all the others.
Well, at this point,
until you met Kyle.
Yeah.
Whatever Kyle wants to do. You fan how you want, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to go with Fast and Furious 9 with a close second of Quiet Place 2, I think. But I'm stoked that some of the theater or some of the movie studios are doing that. Like I read Bloodshot is available on the 24th for $19.99. I mean, even if you're on your own and want to watch it, that's still cheaper probably than a movie ticket, parking, and snacks. But if you get a couple of family members together and keep your distance, then you can watch it. Then it brings your price down.
Want some popcorn now?
You can make your own popcorn.
Hold on, I'll come back with the popcorn. Hold on.
It's a shame popcorn's not been available in homes for years.
You can't make popcorn right now because it's the microwave is right next to my head.
I'll be quiet.
I'll be quiet. Oh boy,
I'm at home. This is my home office.
Gonna shut the whole stream down. All right, thanks for that question, Rat Attack. Pardon me.
Well, I guess this is happening.
We'll just wait patiently while he finishes his popcorn. All right, next question.
Do you have enough for everyone?
You better share.
He's
That'd be great.
Wake up the cat.
If coming
a
from
hand
each
comes
hip.
in from the side. Turns out we're all in one room with just different like backdrops superimposed on.
Oh,
we all
he
live in a
went back
giant
into the room
treehouse.
while it pops.
I gotta go back to the screens.
Why didn't you just go on your screen?
He's an excited boy.
He woke up the kitten.
All right, next question up. We got one from Ed Pogue, aka Bootwasted, who said, "Are you planning any special meals during the quarantine? let's just say during this time. We'll start with Hillary on this one.
I am planning on eating some pizza tonight.
I thought for sure you were going to say popcorn and then just reach behind you. And
No, it hasn't started popping yet. I'm sure you'll hear it in a second.
do you
Can you hear
have
it?
the tradition like I do of Friday is pizza day?
It is. Yeah, Friday is always pizza day.
I don't hear the popcorn.
Do you hear it?
No.
It's light. It's like a light. You can hear it in the
I can't hear it either.
All of a sudden, just going to be static. Dima, how about you? After this popcorn, what are you going to be snacking on? Or any special meals you're planning?
I used to be addicted to canned peaches and canned fruit, and I did a little bit of service to myself to fight through the tough times of being at home, and bought 3 cans of peaches and I ate them. It was delicious.
So you went to the canned foods first.
Yes.
Well, his
I'll eat
canned foods are like
some
his treat
vegetables
food.
later.
How about you, Kyle?
I've been kind of smashing brownies at night. Like I've been getting just a variety of different types of desserts and snacks. And
Wait,
the brownies.
kind of smashing brownies at night.
And I'm
just let
afraid-
it. Just let it. Just let it. Let it happen.
That's what the young
Walk
people
away.
saying. That's what they.
I can't let that go.
Oh God, that's amazing.
That's something to look forward to every night. Yeah.
No.
Ooh, save us, Cameron.
Oh man. Well, okay. So I've seen
Your
a couple
popcorn's
comments in
ready.
the chat about this already, and I just wanted to quickly ask, Kyle, where do you fall on pineapple on pizza?
Oh yeah, I've been a big proponent for pineapple on pizza, but with the stipulation that it's a chicken wing pizza. So it's a chicken wing sauce base.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. You do
Yep.
make the distinctions.
That's right. You can't touch what's hot.
Can you hand me the cat?
Can you hand me
The
the
animal
cat?
hour now.
Things heard
that
on the
it?
Funcast.
It's the new dog,
Oh,
Ashley.
I don't want to banana.
It's Quincy.
Oh.
Wait, did we get your
He's much-
special meal answer though, Cameron? I don't think we did.
No, it seems like mayhem kind of.
Is everybody just getting their animals?
Everyone's just got
Yeah.
animals now.
That's all you need to see.
I don't have any animals. I'll just go with this cute little fella here.
Who?
Nice.
I have no idea. It's from a game. We got this when we met Vamp a couple years ago at one of their events
Oh yeah.
for
Oh, I do
Summoner's
remember
War.
that.
I'm sure some people are already shouting that out in the chat, and I didn't
Yeah.
know. Ashley and Quincy and Ferg, how about y'all? Special meals?
I don't know. Since it's nice out, I might try and grill, but we'll see how waterlogged the grill could be. So, yeah, I'm not sure yet. I haven't really thought that far in advance. But we did also make brownies here, so I'm on Kyle's brownie train as well.
Nice.
Huzzah.
Get it.
Can you guys hear the kitten?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Felt left out, huh?
That's an
Yeah.
audio engineer.
We needed that early. Where was the cat then? All right. Great question, Ed Pogue. Oh, I guess I should answer. I went to the grocery store and stocked up on most of the stuff that I normally get, but I went ham on chicken wings. I'm going to have lots of chicken wings during this
Ooh,
time.
you have that air fryer too, right?
Yep.
I'm
Props to
pretty
the
sure.
air fryer. Tastes just like the restaurant. Since Buffalo Wild Wings will not be open for a while, got to do it.
Mhm.
All right, let's do one more question, and then we'll do some more Funcast stuff, and then back to more questions. From Mark. Hey, Mr. Rosario, we got, if you were to build a life-size pop ride to save your life, Mark, it hadn't gone that far yet. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. What ride would it be, and which pop figure would be your captain or the driver? So imagine a giant pop ride to wheel you to freedom. We'll start with Dima.
Mad Max.
Oh, of course.
Oh.
Of course.
Are you going to be on the back with the guitar shooting fire?
Yes, that'd be pretty sweet. I like that. Maybe Mr. Rogers in the back. Shoot him. I don't know.
How about you, Kyle?
Oh, off the top of my head, it would be the tank that they're driving around in the second Alien movie. That would be a fun little ride to go through. I don't know, just drive around town in that thing. Sigourney Weaver would be driving.
Mm-hmm.
I trust your chances with that. How about Hillary?
I'm so sorry.
This is like when the
Had the
dentist asks you
crazy-
questions.
I have a crazy cough, and it causes my eyes to water because it's allergy season. So I'm not actually crying. I would say that my vehicle would be Aladdin's magic carpet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I changed my answer. Such a good one.
And I would probably have a boo along for the ride.
A boo?
Nice.
Yeah.
Some comic
Nice.
relief at that. Cameron.
I don't mean to get dark here, but the Tauntaun seems like it could have a number of things. So I'll go with the Tauntaun.
I see what you implied there.
Mhm.
How about you, Ashley?
I was also gonna go Disney themed, the Indiana Jones car from the ride.
Nice.
Ooh. I think I'm gonna have to go with the '89 Batmobile, just because it has all the bells and whistles. And well, unfortunately, it's just gonna be me in there. I think everyone else is on their own, but I feel like I could get out of pretty much anything in that Batmobile. Let's see. I saw some answers flying by on the chat over here. Somebody said Dork Knight said Falcor would be great.
Ooh.
That'd be good.
Cliffy said Rick's spaceship from Rick and Morty.
It's a good call.
Shaylee said Cinderella's carriage with Groot. Somebody else said Batmobile. I wasn't alone on that. Asian Tony Stark says Hillary had the best answer.
Mhm.
Woo.
Mm, John Hicks agreed with Mad Max. Tanner said a
Okay.
big wheel. Just one giant mega big wheel.
It's
I
pretty
don't
like
think
good.
it's gonna help you much.
Corgi said the Luck Dragon. Funko Hunko said Steamboat Willie's boat. Oh, that would just be fun.
Ooh,
I
I
feel
like
like there'd
that.
be a lot of dancing with that one. Ami said Chimichanga truck, Deadpool style.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, and it has food. It's a good call.
Blue Beast Baker said the Power Loader from Aliens. Randall said I want Pizza Planet ride with Buzz and Woody as my driver. Night Marauder said Hogwarts Express. Oh, somebody said Drogon. That's a great
Ooh.
one. I mean, you can get high up there and you can rain down fire on people. Why not?
It'd be
And
so
then
cold.
Tanner also said Ecto 1 with my boy Slimer as the driver. Some good
Nice.
answers.
That's pretty good.
Sorry if I didn't call out y'all's. I saw a lot going by. I was just looking for ones that I could easily pinpoint. Oh yeah, there's been a bunch of new ones put on there. Maybe we should put that on Twitter and see what people have.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Mark, for that question. Fantastic there. Let's get on to winners. Last week when we did the live on Friday, that was episode 140. We just went ahead and picked winners for those amazing prize packs that we pulled together, including the super duper prize pack, the big bad boy prize pack. And some of those have already started to arrive to fans. I saw one photo went up earlier. One of our winners, I think it was, and I have to say it again, it was Big D who got his prize pack. Thanks for that.
It's because isn't his name like his name is Daniel, right?
Daniel or Derek, that's got to be it. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
He's a Harry Potter fan. He likes
Cats
Dudley.
and owls? But we did have, I put up another opportunity. I put that on Facebook and Twitter a few days ago and asked people to go and leave a comment about their favorite part about Funko Virtual Con under that Funcast that we recorded on Friday, and picked two winners for Social Media Freddy's. And our winners are Joey Yao and Rebecca Holsing. And I haven't sent them messages yet, but after we finish up today, I will send you guys a reply on YouTube so that you can get instructions on how to claim your prize. Make me a note.
Congratulations. Should we do congratulatory shriek?
Yes.
You hear the cat chime
Kyle,
in from the background.
Kyle, who's next to you?
This is Reggie. Most of you, I think.
What's up, Reggie?
Deema's met Reggie. Cameron's met Reggie. I got a nice picture of Cameron and Reggie cuddling on the
Man,
couch.
What?
Reggie's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aw.
Come on. He has no idea what's going
Has a
on.
thorn.
I think if we were going to have a podcast, we're going to have to give away another prize. Don't you guys think that would be appropriate?
Seems like the right thing to do.
Probably.
I think what we'll do here is this is going to end up being on YouTube when we're all said and done here today. It'll be on there as a video that you can go watch. So with the exception of those first few minutes with the audio all messed up, hopefully it'll be a nice rewatch for many. If you guys want to just comment below with maybe, let's go with that question that Mark asked, and what would be your favorite ride in the event that you needed to get out in case things didn't go so well and needed an escape. What pop ride would you want in full form? So leave that as a comment under this video, and I'll select a couple of people next week before the next podcast for Social Media Freddy's, the new phone version. All right. Ooh. All right. We're going to do show and tell now. I get excited when I look ahead at the next segment. We're going to do show and tell now.
You wrote it.
We put no rule. Yeah, I know. I just surprised myself. We put no rules on this, but we did say as a team that we wanted to do show and tell. So I'm a little scared, but also pretty excited about what's about to happen next. Does anybody want to volunteer to go first for show and tell?
Is this a Funko show and tell or just a thing from our home show and tell?
Yes. whatever you want. I don't think we all had something Funko to share, but if we do, let's start with that, and then we can show the other thing as well.
I have something from Funko.
Dima volunteer.
I got this little guy. One of my top 5 figures, because I love how we didn't go lazy with the texture of the figure, but we actually made the texture of a burlap sack. And I think the design of this dude is just magnificent.
Yeah, the texture and
that
the
was
stitching.
my Funko. That's right.
All right, who wants to go next? Maybe Hillary?
Woo! Okay. My Funko item that I think is really funny to show. Hold on, I have to scroll over and make sure it's in frame. Is my Mr. Toad's Wild Ride Dorbs ride.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
And when I saw that question come up just now where it's like the which ride, I'm like Mr. Toad and his like car would not be a good thing to have, because he would just like take you on this like horrible wild ride where you'd end up in hell. If you haven't been to this ride at Disneyland, you should go.
I mean, that's what it is.
It is
Yes.
the
A little weird.
strangest ride of all time.
It's fun though.
That story.
I love it. I love that. I love that ride. I like when you go in hell and it's all hot in there. It's like the heat lamps.
Yeah, do they have that one in Florida also? Because it probably just feels like the outside at that point. But
Probably. I think they have it there too, but I haven't been to the Florida one.
all right, let's go to Kyle Powers next.
My Funko item.
Hey.
This guy,
Whoa.
my big old Tony. This was a gift from a handful of coworkers that I sit around, Kevin and Brian being a couple, and it was sentimental. And we all had to clean our desks off so they could do the deep clean today. And I made sure that I don't have anything else on my tabletop where I'm working, but he watches me and looks over me and makes sure I'm doing a great job.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Oh boy. Well played, Kyle.
Eh.
All right, how about Cameron next?
So I have like a couple of boxes of Funko stuff in the closet of our workspace, and I was looking through some of the stuff. I was rooting around back there, and I found this. I'm sure some people have seen it, but it's the like employee Freddy holiday party couple. But what I thought would be cool to like show the box, because I'm sure you like maybe you've seen it in the app, but I don't know if a lot of people have like seen what it looks like. I'll even unbox it. I don't care.
Oh,
Do it.
Are you
doing it.
currently accepting trade offers?
It's open. I mean, it's mine. It's
The
not.
seal has been broken.
Yeah. Get rid of this pesky box.
Get out of here.
Sully just cringing.
Oh yeah. See? And then it has a little 15 on the back that you would have never known about.
You're right.
So it's kind of a cool thing.
That is a very cool thing. Very limited. How about Affile from work?
I'm actually not prepared with any Funko item, and surprisingly, there's not a single piece of Funko in this room to grab. But I do have my little 100 soft dumpster fire that Lynette sent me, so that's just cute.
I love that.
Yeah.
And that's the artist name, right? 100 Soft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great work. Does some really cool emojis that have been
Yeah.
used to for like the Marvel movies and Star Wars. His stuff's featured all across iTunes and Twitter. I grabbed a couple of things from my collection that I haven't brought in before for our Vaulted Items series, but I've been a long time Motu fan, and that's Masters of the Universe for anybody that doesn't know. And when these first went up, there's He-Man. I was just getting into Funko, had been collecting for a year, maybe two. And I pre-ordered the entire set immediately because Motu meant so much to me as a kid. I'm trying to get a good angle there. So there's He-Man. And I just love that he's in the old superhero pose. And then I also I got the whole set, but these are my favorite too. I've got the She-Ra. And I just love the way she looks too. Such a cool, that was a little bit of a departure at the time from the superhero pose. You see how small her arms are? And she has the sword. And I'm sure a lot of people in the comments right now are going, take it out of the box. No.
No.
No. But anyway, I really love that whole He-Man series. I'm so glad that we've gotten to do so many over the years and that we continue to do them as con exclusives. So that collection just grows and grows for me. I'm gonna get a whole shelving unit just for Motu at some point, I think.
Dima, it looks like you're just lounging. Like you're on your side, just kind of laying down.
That's right. It's pretty nice. There's
very
a cat next
artistic.
to me. She's lounging.
Get any
Got the
grapes over
popcorn.
there, Dima?
I got the popcorn.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, that's right.
When I went to the
Are
store, I
the
bought
popcorns are the same?
I bought grapes in your honor.
Oh, you did?
I did. You know where
You
I
eat 'em
live,
all?
so you know if you need a grape.
A grape? No,
A
no, no.
single
no,
One
sir.
grape.
I need pounds of grapes. I will not drive out there for a single grape.
All right, that was
thank you for
show
that.
and tell. Let's move on now to soda. And I know that many
Oh,
of you
here
have
we
seen
go.
this video, which will more than likely mute our audio. But we wanted to make sure that this song was stuck in everyone's head. So I'm going to play it for you again right meow.
Soda, you know it's the one. Like a day in the sun, it's from Funko. Soda, the fun that it makes, it's got what it takes. It's from Funko. So give a smile, everyone. The celebration's begun. You know it's refreshingly fun. Soda.
Funko Soda. Refreshingly fun for the whole family. Comes in a variety of mouth-watering figures. Collect one or collect them all.
Soda.
Funko Soda is not a beverage. Collect responsibly. Everett, Washington.
You know it's the one. Like a day in the sun, it's from Funko.
There it was. That was the soda. Just having a nice beverage right now. Yeah, I actually picked up a couple myself that I still haven't opened. So at
What?
some point, I might have to just crack these open for everybody to see. We'll see what we have time for. I've got Big Boy and Mumra.
Nice.
Open it.
Open it. We want to see if you got the chase. We want to see
Yeah,
if
do
you
it
got the
live.
chase.
You want me to do it now?
Woo!
Yeah.
Do it live.
Do it live. I got
Do
these
it
at
live.
HQ.
Do it live.
I popped on down. I hear you, Hillary. I popped on down to HQ when they first hit the shelves and got one of each
dang.
of these. This is exciting.
Yeah, this is awesome. Thanks for doing that, Sully.
I knew there would be a time where this made perfect sense.
The time
Oh.
is now. Whoa!
Ooh.
What you got there?
What is it?
It's a
I'm looking
big
at that
boy.
collectible disc down there. I think I have an idea what I'm looking at here. I got the Reg Boy, but I am not mad about that at all. I love Big Boy, and of course he
Big
comes
boy.
with the collectible disc.
Woo.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Let's see what Mumra is. I'm still getting a lot of questions from folks. I did a podcast yesterday with somebody remotely who wanted to know all the details about soda. And everybody hones in on the same thing and says it's amazing that these are true chases, that there's no way to know in advance. And I totally agree. One of the questions I still get is there actual soda in there? And the answer is no.
It can be.
I mean, you
I
could
mean-
pour soda in there if you wanted to. Shake it up a little bit.
All right. For Mumra, also got the Reg Boy, also not upset because that is amazing.
Would be funny if this is where you actually get upset and
And you
rage
throw the
quit.
can.
Destroy everything.
You cut the feed. We're done.
Podcast is over.
We
What
found
would
how
be
to
the-
really get to Sully.
What would be the most surprising thing to be in there by accident?
A figure we've never announced. I don't know.
Cucumber,
I'll put those
tiny
out
little cucumber, just laying there.
Yeah.
Just a can of grapes.
Yeah.
The Dima variant. All right. So for soda, we did the video, showed you these, but we also have, maybe Ashley could help us out with this. We also have been doing WonderCon reveals
We
yesterday
sure
and
have.
today. You want to talk about the soda we're going to have at WonderCon?
Yeah, so we announced a bunch of the soda figures today, like Speed Racer, some General Mills characters. I believe there's more Scotty P. What Masters of the Universe, quite a bit. So we announced all of our WonderCon exclusives. So we know that it's postponed right now. So we're going to bring it to you virtually. More details will come, as time progresses, because everything's kind of day by day right now. But yeah, head to the blog. We also announced that sweet apron. I noticed a lot of people were pretty hyped on the apron. So, so yeah, more details on when and where you can purchase all these will be coming soon. So just stay tuned and follow us on social for more information.
And
no, Sully's getting that apron.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
For summer barbecue season? Come on.
That's right.
Put this
Wonder
up on the
Rock wanted
screen.
to stock?
Just a reminder, I've got the app image up and the our social media handles. So if you guys don't have it already, be sure to download the Funko app, available on Google Play and Apple App Store, so that you can start adding those sodas to your wish list and eventually your collection when you pick them up.
Yep.
I like this. This is like a Stream Deck on iPad, so I can bring this stuff up. I can make things disappear. You guys can't see it at all, so it's not fun for you, but
power.
for everybody else watching. All right, so that was
They
soda.
call you the man
and
with 10 fingers.
I got a bunch of squares on here I could do something with.
Oh.
I could bring up a little corner crown. Oh, it's hidden by the Funcast logo. Let's do that. Boom. All right, you guys can't see it. That's not a fun game for you. All right, let's go back to Q&A. I've got a couple more questions. Then we'll see if we have any in the chat. Next question up, I'm putting on the screen from Kelly AOK20. Says, working from home, what is that one item that you cannot do without, besides your computer, of course? And we'll start with Kyle.
I knew it. No. You sent out the sheet and I didn't even bother to look at the questions beforehand. So things I can't do without. Oh, it's actually been tough not being in the office with friends. And so it's been wonderful utilizing the web platform and actually being able. I had a nice conversation with Bird Boy Brian today around lunchtime. He watched me make coffee, and Dima, and it's so good to see you and Hillary. We had our one-on-one meeting yesterday. It's just nice because the best part about working at Funko is honestly the people. It doesn't feel like work, and when you're isolated, it's a little tough. So this has been quite lovely.
Agreed. Dima?
I'll say people, but for a little bit different reason. Usually when I'm taking a little break, I like to walk around and bug people around me, like poke at them, make fun with them, just whatever. But now Hillary's gonna take all that. So.
I always know when Dima's rendering a video, he's walking around, he has this one certain look on his face. I'm like, so you're waiting on a video to render? He's like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
about you, Hillary?
Unfortunately, yeah.
I'm also going to say people for a different reason. One of my favorite parts of working with Funko is how collaborative all of the teams are. And I know we really like to have brainstorm sessions where we get people from all over the company together to brainstorm ideas for things that we can do. And it's a lot harder to do that when we're not in person because you can't really have a phone call with like 50 people. So I think that's been a struggle. It's been really nice that everyone's been using chats though. So that's been really helpful where people can throw out ideas and throw a GIF in there and it can still be fun. But I really miss talking to people face to face with like the brainstorm side of it.
About you, Cameron?
Miss that human interaction piece. But I do kind of appreciate that, like, with a lot of parents, people who have pets and stuff, hear a little of what other people's like. So you get hear like, oh, their kid runs in or their pet or whatever. It's just kind of fun. I miss the mug full of forks. I don't know why it brings me a lot of inner peace, and I miss it.
How about you, Ashley?
I mean, as long as I have my laptop, I can pretty much work wherever. So I don't like need one thing specifically, but just to bounce off everyone else, it's like obviously the people. I miss my guest book near my desk when people would come and visit and sign it. Robin and I have a nice little desk arrangement. and yeah, just going to lunch with you guys and stuff like that. So hopefully we're back soon.
Totally.
Yeah. Amen.
Would it be the gym, Ashley?
Well, I don't even want
The
to talk
thing you
about
miss the most.
It was she got addicted to pinball during the virtual con. And
Sure.
yeah, and so she's going
Wow.
through withdrawals. It's
Wow.
pretty tough.
That's it.
Yeah, I totally agree with y'all. It's so weird being at home. It's so quiet, not hearing you guys all day long, or Tristan, my nemesis. You know how that goes. But definitely missing the gym too. Like I've made sure to use my lunchtime to get out, and there's a track right behind me. Almost no one there, so we're keeping our distance. But I'm out there running, and definitely miss the weights. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start over when we get back.
Yup.
I'm gonna waste away.
Feel that.
And then we get a cameo of this fun lighting I've got coming through the window here. That's just fun.
Hello,
right?
son.
It's beautiful.
I feel like I'm at the optometrist. They're gonna dilate my eyes next. Let's see if we got any answers in the chat. I gotta figure out which mouse and screen I need to look at here. Super Jen says I missed the gym. Coach JD says the gym, but JIM. So I don't know who Jim is, but if you miss him, you miss him. I get it. Let's see. Ashley misses the gym. I miss my 2 monitors. It says Tarjarin Puma, which is a fun name to say. You can pick up on an extra monitor pretty cheap on Amazon. They're still delivering.
Yeah.
They're only delivering things people actually need right now, though. So
are they?
Prime is not the same as it normally is.
Good to know.
Yeah, it takes a little bit longer.
Holly Phillips says cell phone. Holly, did you leave your cell phone at the office?
Oh my
How do you
God.
survive?
No.
I don't know how you're doing it. Step Hill says my dogs love us working from home. Jade Rexplosion, there's another fun name, says pets are great.
Yeah.
Marvel Fanatic 86 says Zoom is good for large calls. That's actually what we're using today. You guys just don't see the branding on it, but shout out to Zoom because this solution is choice. I'm really enjoying how it works.
Excuse me.
A few shout outs to Zoom, actually. Dave M says Funko HQ can't live without it. We know how you feel.
I used Zoom last night to have like a conference call with my dad's whole side of the family because we were planning to have a family reunion in Chicago next month, but we're canceling it. So we basically were like, we can't let the coronavirus win. So we're starting to do that every once in a while. It was really fun. It's a great platform. If you haven't used it before, definitely check it out.
You can have up to 100 people in at one time, which I don't know if I could handle that much activity at once, but it might be fun to see.
Let's get 100 people in here.
Yeah, let's just add some people.
Let's do it.
Send out the invite.
We need like 93 more people.
Yeah.
Possibly go wrong.
Just 93.
Oh my God. My cousin works with somebody who's a teacher, and they were saying that they have to obviously do electronic lessons right now, and one of the things they have to do is have their classes call in like a big conference call format. But she teaches first grade, so she she was like, you can imagine what it's like when 30 first graders all log on and can see each other and are supposed to be paying attention to one person.
No.
The chat immediately turned into them all calling each other poop.
Guess what our chat's about to
We're
do?
about one way. Yeah, we're close.
Can they record that? Because I would totally watch that as
Right.
Same thing.
It's a new web series.
It's just an extension of the kids say the darndest things, but it's the live stream.
But it's like, what are you doing in first grade that you need to be on a conference call for? Like,
Mexican on Mixer, who's won some prizes from us before, said we use Zoom for kindergarten class time today.
Oh
God,
wow.
Would 100% watch that. That just sounds like fun. I want to teach that class.
Oh
You might need a guest teacher.
Probably.
Talk about toys. I'm sure I could get their attention for at least a couple of minutes by showing off some of my collection. All right, great question, Kelly. Wait, who did we get through? We didn't finish everybody. Did we get to? I don't remember. It's been minutes.
We got everyone, I think.
Did we?
The one item you can't do without.
What was the question again?
What's one item that you can't live without for work other than your computer?
Oh, I don't think I answered. I forgot what it would be. Oh yeah,
We all
no
said
wait.
people.
We all
You
said
said you
Yeah.
said people.
That's what it was. Yeah, we finished with me in the gym and people, and yeah, that's it. Okay, good job, Kelly. Next question we got up from Stephill, who I actually read from on the feed just a minute ago. She asks, if you got to design the next 18-inch pop, which existing pop character would you pick? And before any of us answer, we don't know of anything coming out specifically for this. This is just for fun, just our own speculation on what we would like to see. So this doesn't confirm anything. Hashtag not confirmed. We will start with Hillary.
I will
on this
say
one.
more 18-inch are coming now. I won't say what, but
Spoiler, leak.
no spoiling. It's just saying.
Spoiler, Leakley. So do you want to yell anything else? Spoiler, Leakley. Don't want to be that guy.
Wasn't there that day?
Wasn't there that day?
All my taglines.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV.
I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
I met Steve Largent.
All right, Hillary, what do you got for this one? What's the next 18-inch pop you'd like to see?
I would love to see Maleficent as a dragon.
Yeah,
I think that'd be cool.
that works. Dima?
I'll go for that cat dog pop from
The one
Nickelodeon.
behind me?
Yep.
Man, at that size, you could almost use that as an extra chair.
Yeah.
Ooh,
it's
that would be really cool.
That would be a really good one, wouldn't be?
But go bigger than 18 for that one. How about Kyle Powers?
Got to go with King and or Kodos. Not really sure who's who, but I think this would be phenomenal.
Yes.
Phenomenal as big boys.
You know, Kyle, I didn't know you liked The Simpsons.
Oh,
Really?
do you like The Simpsons?
No, I'm very aware. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Ashley?
I would say a troll. I don't know which color though.
Well, you got to pick one.
Well, I don't want to pick one, but just a troll. Any color will do.
Pick your favorite.
Cameron?
Favorite.
An ad icon would be really cool. Like a big boy or something like that.
Big boy would be cool.
Giant
Like
When you were a
Kool-Aid.
kid.
I could add it to my
Kool-Aid
collection.
Man.
You mean my collection?
I don't know
Yeah.
what she's talking about.
Yeah, just stole all my Kool-Aids. It's fine.
I think it's a no-brainer for me. I want to add to my Sully collection with an 18-inch, but I would like it to be the first flocked 18-inch pop.
Well, that'd be good.
Oh.
That's
That's
a
a lot of flock.
lot
That's
of
a
you
lot
rich,
of
sir?
flock.
It's
Guess
pounds
Dima.
of flock.
slowed down to say it very carefully. Let's
I
see.
have an accent. I can get away with it.
Let's see. We got some shout outs in the chat. Corndog 1980 Woods says an 18-inch Soda Boy. Anthony Velasquez says an 18-inch Tony Montana.
That'd be a good one.
Radioactive Man from Magic Carpet Ride. What's up, Tam? Mile High Pop Hunter. Dima, you might be interested in this one. Says, how about an NYCC Pidgey Boy?
Pidgey boy.
Just sitting there, staring at you.
Giant pigeon.
Lukey
Brian would love
Dookie
that.
says any 18-inch dinosaurs would be epic.
Mhm.
Oh, Duke Maxwell says an 18-inch Mr. Monopoly or 18-inch Big Boy. Dave M
Monopoly
says
would be good. I like it.
Doctor Who. Which doctor? 18-inch Homer from Jade Rexplosion. 18-inch Boba Fett from James Yates. Oh, Shaylee says 18-inch Groot. We would have a Groot in like 800 different sizes if we did that, which I'm not mad about.
What about
18-inch
Mr. Poopy
Smog.
Well, that'd be a good one.
Pickle Rick, an 18-inch.
Yes.
That would be
yeah.
great.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see. This is Jason Gutierrez says Gold Glitter Troll in the 18-inch.
It'd be pretty cool.
That's a lot of
Like a
glitter.
statue.
I see Reptar. I see a shout out just to Purple from Kelly. I bet that meant what troll color she wanted. Good answers. All right, we're coming up on, we're at an hour already, but we got a couple things left before we get out of here. And with any luck, this will be the first of several of these. So if you guys like the format, please leave a comment on YouTube, not only to enter the giveaway, but also tell us what you liked. If you'd like to see some of the other things that we've done before, like I'd like to introduce a game at some point for us on this. Now that we have a visual element, I think that'd be fun. Now that we know the technical issues are working, maybe we can do that next week. How about some cool stuff we saw last week? You guys have anything prepared for that? Maybe
Sorry.
what you're watching or binging. Wait, do it again, Hillary.
Cool stuff. We saw last week.
There it is. You guys have anything you want to share?
I saw Onward last week. That was really cool. So if you haven't seen it yet, it's on Disney Plus soon. And also Animal Crossing.
Woo! I also
Minutes.
saw Onward. So here. That movie was great.
That was good.
Cameron?
Did you guys see that Rosario Dawson is going to be Ahsoka in The Mandalorian?
Thoughts?
What?
Yeah.
I'm amped. I'm amped.
That's amazing.
That's going to be good.
I think it's cool. I keep forgetting the actual like where the Mandalorian falls in the timeline of everything, but if they can get kind of like, I think like Ahsoka's timeline or storyline is really cool, great character, and to see her in live action for the first time will be amazing. I can't wait. They picked like the perfect person to play her.
That's going to be amazing. I hope she gets more than just one episode, but you never know. Maybe there'll be a spinoff.
Ooh.
Kyle Powers.
I think it was Cameron last week during the Funcast. You recommended The Outsider. Was that?
Oh, yeah.
Or was that a sidebar
Yeah.
conversation? You mentioned that on the cast, right? Yeah. So I started watching that. I'm about 3 episodes in, and it's fantastic. I like Stephen King, and Jason Bateman is really great. What? Yeah.
You know, as I was watching that, it came out week by week on HBO. I really thought that was going to only be like a 5 or 6 episode thing. So I would watch the episodes and then go to see if that was the finale, like about halfway through. I was surprised it was 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Not mad about it.
It's good.
Hey, Dima, what you got?
Some movie Arrival. That was a really good movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think it was from like 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
That's the one with Jeremy Renner, right? With the big oblong things that arrive that come down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh yeah, that was a good movie.
Couple 3 years old.
Mm-hmm. Totally different. It was good.
How about you, Hillary?
I don't know if I've shouted out this podcast yet, but I've been listening to a lot of The Office ladies. So if you haven't and you're a fan of The Office, you should check it out. It's Angela, Kinsey, and Jenna Fisher from The Office. I wanted to call her Pam. She plays Pam. And they go over in depth episode by episode and give you kind of behind the scenes look. And it's great for if you're an Office fan. It's awesome.
Yeah, I've gotten through 3 or 4 episodes of that, and I love the fact that they're doing a episode by episode breakdown in order.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool too, because they'll have a question about something that happened on one of the episodes, and they'll just text an old producer or something to get an answer. I mean,
sometimes they'll have the director on the show
cool.
too, which is really cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what other guests they bring on. I think that's gonna be fun as that continues.
Definitely.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts while I'm out doing my running at lunch. I've been listening to Mark Maron. Pardon me.
That stand-up is awesome on Netflix.
I just finished that. It's really good.
It's funny.
Thank you. And then I started watching Amazing Stories on Apple Plus. When I was a kid, Amazing Stories is one of the best shows. It was a weekly, I think it was an hour long when it first came out, produced by Steven Spielberg. And each episode, kind of a la Twilight Zone, is just its own little story that's told and wrapped up in that one episode, like a mini movie. But there are always these kind of far out there concepts like time travel, or there's one that I just watched about like post-death, a spirit hangs around until they can figure out what they need to do to move on. There's only 2 episodes out so far, but I'm hoping for a lot more. I don't know how many we're getting in the season, but they're doing a weekly release like they've done with their other shows on Apple Plus. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't given it a shot, now's the time. They've got the morning show is fantastic.
That show's really good.
So good. For All Mankind is really good.
Mythic Quest was really good.
Mythic Quest is good too.
Oh, yeah. If you guys like It's Always Sunny, it's written by Charlie and Mac, whatever their real names are. That's all I can remember.
Rob and Charlie.
Yeah.
There you go. And it's fantastic. Rob stars in it, but Charlie's not on yet. I keep hoping he'll appear in another season.
Rickety Cricket's in there.
Yep.
Highly recommend all those shows, though. All right, and we're going to wrap it up at the end here with some bad dad jokes, which I think Cameron may have a few on standby.
Oh, yeah.
Are we doing like a fast version?
Oh, probably not, just because I haven't. Yet. Or should we save them?
Yeah, you got to vet them a little
next
bit.
Podcast.
No, let's just
like I'll vet them, and then we can actually like.
You want to do that?
Let's do that.
Okay,
yeah.
I've got a few here I pulled up. Some
all
of these
right.
may have been used before. I'm not going to do them in super speed because I didn't get them all in one spot, but I'll share a few. Number one, today my son asked, "Can I have a bookmark?" And I burst into tears. 11 years old, and he still doesn't know my name is Brian.
Nice.
I gotta wait for Kyle. That's how you know it's land.
Yeah.
My wife is really mad at the fact that I have no sense of direction, so I packed up my stuff and write. Okay, I'm waiting on Kyle.
That's good.
I actually got told this one in Vegas one time, but it's not inappropriate. I was just listening. Wait, no,
Wait,
it is
what?
inappropriate. Yeah.
Is that the joke?
Just realized not appropriate. Ooh, just saved it.
That wasn't the joke.
Neither is that.
That's a pretty good joke.
That was pretty good.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
Good.
If a child refuses to sleep during nap time, are they guilty of resisting arrest?
Nice. Anarchy.
The Secret Service isn't allowed to yell "get down" anymore when the president is about to be attacked. Now they have to yell "Donald Duck."
We just watched
Go
Kyle's
Kyle.
reaction to these.
Yes.
It's fine.
They're so fun.
I immediately turned to look at him. I gotta see.
I know. I'm just watching Kyle for this.
Oh.
Can I zoom? I don't know how to zoom in on him,
No.
or I would.
No.
I still like this one. I've told it twice, but I'm not gonna stop. I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know.
You said that like last week. It's so
So
funny.
good. Nope, that one's not good.
You got Kyle on that one.
It's just, I like listening to Sully talk.
Aw. I could just zoom in with you later just for
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
There we go.
My daughter screeched, "Dad, you haven't listened to one word I've said, have you?" What a strange way to start a conversation with me.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's all we got for this week.
Oh.
All the other ones seem to be way more dangerous than I originally thought. They're titled dad jokes. I don't know. Are you just telling them to dads? The idea is they're for kids.
They're dad-related jokes.
I don't think they're just for kids.
About dads.
Stumbled onto the wrong blog post. Oh, that's all good. All right, I think that's going to wrap it up for this week. Thank you guys for tuning in with us. Don't forget to leave a comment below telling us the pop ride that you would like to have in full size to escape in case things get unreal for you. That'll be your entry in to win a social media Freddy. Be sure to follow along with everything that we're doing with Funko Family at home and interact with us. We'll have additional giveaways on Twitter. We've got fun activities and some things coming your way. Don't forget to watch Making Fun, which I will put the graphic up again here at the very end before we shut everything down. And you can, we'll get the links from Ben and Tanner in the chat for you guys who want to go watch. Again, it's only going to be up for a limited time, so don't wait. This weekend's probably your best bet. It may go away by the next weekend or two. So there we go. Tanner just dropped it in, and we'll put it up a few times there. And then you can always go to our blog on Funko.com for details on that as well. You guys have any parting words or ideas before we get out of here?
Wash your hands and stay away.
Yeah.
Wash your hands and stay away.
I'm so sorry. I keep coughing.
That's all right. Hillary about to give you a reprieve. All right, I'm going to cut to the Making Fun graphic as our outro. So until next time, nerds unite.
Hi guys.
I guess.
Later.